Okay, we moved over into the specialist paddock, and it's for 1932 Fords, the DeLuxe Coupes, and obviously that's 90 years of the DeLuxe Coupe, and we're going to talk to an owner with any luck, and we've got one here. I don't think he's tinkering with his engine, but he's studying it. We're going to talk to Chris here. Hiya.
All right.
How you doing? How are you?
Good. Very well, thank you. Yep.
You're good. You're having a close look at your engine there. Is something wrong with it?
No, nothing wrong with it particularly. Just that with an old car, you keep an eye on it. I've got a bit of a fuel leak going over there, so I'm just checking it.
Yeah.
Right. It's not been on the road very long, so it's a lot better. Always tinkering with it, always trying to improve it. But this particular thing's got a fuel leak there that I need to obviously do something with later when I get home.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't look too drastic though.
No, it's not.
No.
There's a lot worse things happen on these cars, I can tell you.
Yeah, I can well imagine.
Yeah.
You obviously drive this on the road,
Yes,
it's not
I
trailer.
drove up here this morning 60 miles from Portsmouth, up the A3, little trail up the A3, steady old 65 miles an hour, no problem at all.
Right, and that was good.
Yeah, no problem, yeah.
So, what have we got? It's a 1932 Ford.
It's a 1932 Ford. This is what they call the DeLuxe Coupe, or we call them the three-window coupe, as opposed to like the red one you might see behind you there. That's a five-window coupe. You see it's got two windows there.
Right, and you've got the single window.
And this is preferred, well, it's a matter of choice really, but this is sort of like more, it's less busy, the windows, and that's why people like that one.
Yeah.
This particular one was an original car, never been hot rodded when I bought it, imported it from America. Subsequently, I've chopped the roof 5.5 inches, quite severe for one of these.
Right.
I've changed.
So, yeah, it's quite low.
Yeah, it's quite. That's about 3.5
inches.
inches. This is 5. I've uprated the engine. The original had a flathead. This is one of the later Ford flatheads. It's the last iteration of the Ford flathead.
Okay.
It's supposed to be the best one. It's from like 1950 odd,
Right.
and that's an original Scott Intermatica Italian supercharger.
Okay.
The flathead engine was never very high performance, and this company in Italy produced these for going in trucks, so they could tow heavier loads basically. But it's immediately obviously makes it a lot more powerful.
I mean, this is a V8, so
V8,
what size is that then?
This is about 4.2 litres.
4.2.
Yeah, and it's what they call it flathead. We in England call them side valves. Remember side valves? So because the valves are in the block.
Right. Okay.
Highly inefficient. Yeah. Even the plugs aren't even over the cylinders.
Yeah,
they're over the valves.
There's not a lot of depth to that.
No.
Obviously
The valves are literally like that long, right inside the cylinder.
They're just there
in the cylinder block. Yeah. So it's all original car. Someone said it was sacrilege chopping up an original car, but it's my car. And it's got
so this wasn't a chopped car when you got
it was unchopped. It was an original standard car when I got it.
Yeah.
Totally, it never been hot rodded. It had been used in like classic car parades. It come from Wisconsin in America.
All right, okay.
And I ran it around that way for a couple of years, and then I raced it at Pendine Sands, what we do once a year for the old speed trials there. And then I decided I wanted to now make it more hot roddy, uprate the engine, change the gearbox, because these come with a 3-speed gearbox, which are inherently nasty is a polite word of using them. So it's got a more 1980s American 5-speed transmission. It's got a quick we call a quick change rear axle, which you can change the gears without taking the whole axle apart. And the purpose of that was if you was driving it on the street during the week for work, you want to go drag racing, you could change the ratio very easily without too much trouble.
Okay. Right.
And the interior's got a full set of racing Stuart Warner gauges. And
a fair bit of work's gone into it.
A lot of work, a lot of work's gone into it. Yeah, it has. Yeah, and it's not finished yet, by the way.
Taken time.
I've had this car. I bought this car in 2011, and I left it alone for. I've probably spent off the road 3 years getting it to where it is now.
Okay.
And it's not, although it's black, it's not actually finished. So it will be painted properly. I was lucky enough to be invited to be part of the opening parade at the Goodwood Festival Revival last year. So I was asked to get it together for that, and it was all in primer. So I just gave it a quick paint just to get it start going rusty. And then so, you can leave it like that, it looks good. So I'll iron all the bugs out, such as fuel leaks, and then I'll run it around for a year. Then I'll strip it down,
a paint job,
and then do a paint job. Yeah.
So we're going for shiny.
We're going for we're going. Not show car shiny, but but a quality paint job. Yeah. But not one that you ever. It's not.
You're surrounded by some pretty shiny.
Yeah. It'd be shiny like that, but it'd be. I mean, my friend's the black one over there. It's pretty similar to that, really. Yeah, pretty similar to that.
So you're going to keep the same sort of colour then?
Yeah, same colour. Yeah, black. Yeah, hot rod black. It's the only colour for hot rods in my.
What's it like to drive then? Is it?
It's actually surprisingly okay. the standard car, I was actually quite shocked. I think for a car which is now 90 years old, I thought, wow, this goes actually pretty well.
Yeah.
The suspension's where it lets it down on the our roads are awful in this country, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm sure as a classic car owner, you know what it's like.
Absolutely.
You know, the potholes, it jumps about a little bit, but apart from that, no, it's lovely. And with the roof chopper, I've actually set the seat down quite low, so you are actually looking right out in the middle of the window, so you don't actually really suffer from any sort of visibility at all.
Can we have a quick look in there, so Mark can get his camera in there?
The one note point is that the gauges you see there, they're all vintage or period correct Stuart Warner gauges. They've all things I've been collecting at swap meets over the years, as you do. Right. And I bought them in America, bought them home, and them shipped back to America for refurbishment, and shipped them back, paying duty twice. So that's been a complete labour of love, that dashboard.
Yeah, I've got a fair few dials in there as well.
Yes, yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is, it will be fully trimmed as well, but a lot of people run them just like this. Because it's sort of an old,
fairly stripped out.
Yeah, but I'll have to have it finished properly. It will be at one stage.
I mean, if you're sprinting it or doing something like that,
it's right. Yeah, it's
right.
Keep
the lightweight on.
Yes,
really,
Well, so we do two main events of the year. I'm part of the Vintage Hot Rod Association, which to be a member you have to run crossbar tyres.
Right.
No radials, no independent suspensions, no disc brakes, all period correct parts. Yeah. And we go to Pendine Sands where we do a speed trial.
Lovely. Yeah.
And then we go to Gow, we call it Gow. We go to the Prescott Hill Climb. Okay. And it's not time. We just have the hill climb for the day,
just
and we just
fun.
It's great. Yeah, it's great fun. Yeah.
I think it's great. The Pendine Sands. You get quite a lot of hot rods down there, don't you? I know
it's about we run about the maximum we can do is about 150, and you on a good weekend you can get 4 runs in. On a good weekend, typically average you'll get 3 runs in. Yeah. The weather, the tide, how the tide's working, because we have to lay out the course in the morning. So the tide goes out, we all get out, sweep the beach, lay the course out, go racing, and then pack it all up the next day, or the same day.
A location well known in Brooklands, of course.
Absolutely, They've got the new museum down there now as well. We keep badgering them to get Babs to give us a kick-off one morning. Get it out on the sand, but they don't agree with what we're doing. They don't like it. So the family, it is a real shame, because we'd love to. I mean, it'd be great to see it.
Why they wouldn't like what you're doing?
Oh no,
it's all about speed on the sand.
It most certainly is. Yeah, I mean, it was the birth, really. Think about it, of land speed racing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Those early days, they were always beaches, Southport.
But it's actually spawned a whole new sort of genre. Well, an old genre now. There's beach. It's one this weekend at Salton Sands down in Devon. There's one at Bridlington. And 2 weeks ago, there's one in a place called Romo in Denmark, which is a massive sand. Yeah, it's as far wide out to the sea down in Romo as it is at the Pendine along. It's like 7 miles out to sea.
That's an experience, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Brilliant. It looks like great fun.
It most certainly is.
Good luck with the rest of the restoration.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you.
And thanks for showing us around today.
It's a pleasure. All right, enjoy the day.
Cheers out.
Cheers.